What is going on, you guys? Market has just opened right now. Hoping to capture a trade or two. Main watch list over here. That's pretty much all I'm looking at right now. SPY dropped down pretty big. Gotta just wait and see. Waiting and watching is pretty much the main thing today. You always gotta remember, don't jump in trades, don't be rushing into things. AMD over 48. If the market can continue going upwards, looks pretty good. I want to see what the market's gonna do around 322. Apple looks pretty good. It's nice to have an idea, but it's always better just to sit and watch and just trade the chart. Nvidia, everything's just pretty much the same. We all follow the market pretty much. AMD, like I said, 040, it looked pretty good. It's at that area right now, but it all just depends, you know. If you guys watched one of my recaps, I told you guys watch AMD over 43. If you go back here and look at the 43 level, which is right here, right over this consolidation here. 43 was right here. I told you guys to watch AMD over 43. Broke 43, went up a good $4 right here before we got a pullback. And if you would have been, you know, left a couple shares on, it actually went up to 48. So that was a pretty good trade right there. Like I said, AMD over 48. Look where it's at now, 45 cents on it. Pretty good right there. Again, everything's pretty much just following the market now. SPY, we had a big gap down. I don't know if we're gonna fill the gap today, but because you gotta remember, guys, market opened up red, it was down today, but that was based on news. All right, it's kind of like the news already passed, so it's like trading midday and getting the news that, you know, something bad happened, you know, so the SPY drops. It's like that, but it happened pre-market. So the trade on the news is already made. That's what you got to be looking at. It's already made. Let me go over here, fix my... I always have it in here and then I always take it out for some reason. There we go. Okay, so look here, you have this consolidation here, broke that, and goes up. You got the support here, this resistance here, breaks that, it goes up. It goes up, comes back down, breaks over that resistance again, boom, gaps up. $321 here. SPY is pretty much just ramping right now. AMD, like I told you guys, over 48. Now the question is it gonna keep going right now? Now that we, Apple's pretty much filled the gap, Facebook's filled the gap. AMD's almost there. Does it keep going is a question. Tesla, of course, is up. They got some news about 15% cheaper in China or something like that. So right there you see, guys, that's pretty much all I do here. I mean, I don't really do much. Just sit back, wait for the charts to form, and then take a trade based on the charts. AMD's pretty much filled the gap here. Like I said, Apple's done it. Facebook's got it. The SPY has a little bit of go. Let's check out the SPY here. See what it's going to do. Okay, so we got to this low right here. And then it bounced back down. This is all you got to do. Just sit back. Wait for some charts to form. And that's it. So that's pretty much it, guys. Don't be jumping into trades. Like I said, look at that Apple. As soon as Apple close the gap, starting to come back down. Facebook, I don't know about that yet. Under 209. All right, so we got the next 30-minute candle here, and I completely missed my entry now. I wanted to get under 2250 is what I wanted to get into. Completely missed the entry right as soon as a 30-minute mark hit. I don't know if I'll get in a trade today. I mean, I missed where I wanted to get into. You know, Facebook under 208, AMD under 48, Nvidia under 236 if that gets there. I don't know. Now that I saw what it did at 322.50, I don't know if I want to get in now. Yeah, I don't like to get in trades when the candle opens up in the middle of this candle here. I don't like that. AMD under 48, I think it's a okay trade. I think. Check that out. They're 48 there. Let's see what it does at 48. You see how it came down right at that pivot? Let's see what it does at that 48 level. I really want it under this candle though. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know. I mean, depending on how the market is, it looks good for the upside still. It just depends how the market is. SPY under 322. Let's check that out now. Yeah, that's already too extended for me. Let's check out. See the 5-minute. Yeah. See, that's where I wanted to get in at 322.50. Completely missed it. As soon as I click play on the video, I missed that. Now I don't want to go in short down here either. That's already too extended for me. I mean, MU looks okay, but I don't really trade MU too much. MU under 54.50. I think I'm gonna take a trade on AMD here under 48. As you can see, that's pretty good resistance there, or support. Yeah, you see the market's coming back up now. I was just kind of playing around. Anytime the market opens up, let me show you. Anytime the market opens up in the middle of the candle here, I just stay away. Unless it's at a whole number like this at 322, then I'll consider taking a trade. But I would like for it to open either above or below the candle. That would give me an indication of a solid trade, but I don't know. AMD under 48. I mean, it can work out, but question is it's undecisive. It doesn't know what to do. Look at this candle here. Doesn't really know what to do. If you look at this candle here. SPY under 322 looks like a trade. I don't know. I'm not really liking anything too much. I like MU under 54.50, but it's not really moving too much. It's not something I'd really trade all that often. Nvidia, like I told you guys, on 236, it already went through and it's coming back up. I like Bob under 216, but I don't know if we'll get there today. Maybe Monday. If it moved downwards under 216 is good. Yeah, so AMD is looking to go upwards. Nvidia kind of playing around there at that whole number. I mean, so this is it, guys. I mean, this is what I do. You know, once in a while I'll say, you know, screw it, I'll go in. But I go in with small size because I know the possibility of losing is a little bit bigger when I enter a trade randomly. But and we might not get a trade today. I mean, it is Friday, so the trade of the day for me would have been definitely the SPY at the open, obviously, but again, you know, there's really no way to tell. That's one of the disadvantages of trading on a 30-minute time frame. There's pros and cons. I mean, if you look at the SPY here, you know, if you would have gone in down here, or like at that 321.50, it's a perfect area. You would have caught on a 30-minute time frame as well, but you can't really see the bottom bars. Like if you go to the 1 minute, you could have seen, okay, it ended here and it opened up above it right there, 321.50 right here, across the mid pivot here, boom, goes up. That's one of the things you can't see on a 30-minute time frame. It looks like we're trending downwards now. I was gonna take a short up here at that 320. I was gonna buy some 323 puts, just because it's a whole number. I don't know. When I was looking at them, they were like 60 cents. Now they're at $1. I was gonna buy maybe 20 of them. It would have been a good solid trade. I should have gotten in, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. I tried to go in right here at that 322.50 again, right here. Missed that. You see how good whole numbers play, guys. Look at that. 323, rejected 323, 322.50 here. You got a support level here. You got resistance here. Check this out. You got resistance here. Broke resistance, moved higher. You got support here. You know, it came down, hit resistance, came down, hit support, went up. Once it broke that support, came down. Now it's a new resistance. Now support's at 322. Look at that, right on 322. And if you look over here, let me extend this to the left. Oh snap. Let me do this. If you look over here, perfect support here. So pretty much it's always trading in levels. Think of all these numbers as a level. So once it goes to once it passes this level, so okay, so the first one was down here. 321.50. That's the one level. Once it passes this level, now it's got to get through this level. Once it passes this one, now you got to move to the next one. Once it passes this one, it went up, came down, it couldn't pass it. Okay, so it came down. Okay, now once we passed it, we go to the next one. It rejected this level here. Now you're coming downwards. Right here, you see a downtrend. You see how this high is lower than this one. This one's lower than this one. That's a good indication that we're going to move downward. Because, you know, it's now formed a downtrend here. Now it came down here. It bounced off this area here. That's another support, 322. Now we got to get back above 322.50. Now this is resistance. That's how easy you play support and resistance, guys. It's that simple. You can do it with any stock. Let's do Apple. All right, so first off, we got 297, 297.50. All right, guys, this is support and resistance. Okay, it opened above 297. It blew right through 297.50. Went all the way to 298. Blew right above it. Went again, blew above 298.50. And it just kept going. It kept breaking every single level. All right, now we come down. Where's the first stop? 299.50 right here. Came down. Where's the next stop? 299 right there. It didn't stop here this time. It just went through. Bounced right at the line. Came back above this level, broke through. Next level, broke through. All the way. 350 right here. Resistance, closed the gap. Came down. 299.50. Where did it bounce? Right here. Actually came down below that. Where did it bounce? 299. Came up. Played around up here. That's 300. Forgot to put that in there. 300. Bounced. Hit that 300 level. Came back down. Right here. Support. Broke support. Came down. Broke this support. Came down. Went above this. Where's the next resistance? Right here. Bounced back down. Support. Broke support. Boom. Boom. Broke above 298. Broke above resistance. Boom. Boom. Breaking above 299. Boom. Now the next stop is 299.50. You know, it's not always going to touch exactly to the penny, but you just got to watch what it's going to do around these areas at the 350, 300, 250. You got to watch what it's going to do around these areas. That's how you're going to, take a trade, or that's how I take a trade. You don't just jump in randomly at 297.19, all right? You're not going to jump in randomly up here at 328 or whatever, Look what it does at these areas. Based off that, that's support and resistance, guys. That's how you're gonna take a trade. Now, like I said, that's one of the disadvantages of trading on a 30-minute time frame. On a 30-minute time frame, you can't see that. See, it just looks like this. But on a 30-minute time frame, I gotta trade differently. All right. All right, so the market's not really doing anything right now. Pretty much undecisive. Again, it's Friday, so AMD is pretty much the only thing I'm really looking at right now. Under 48. How good is it going to follow through? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you guys. I mean, it's come down right to it, bounce back up, rejected that 48.50. So if you guys want to find out how do you take a trade or where do you take a trade, it's that simple, guys. Pretty much every number here. That's where you're going to take a trade. All right. So right here, look at this, 46. Once it goes above 46, it's consolidating here. You can go long. All right. Now, here's the thing, though. You saw it went up above it here. Went up above it here. You got to watch for how it's going to be at this area. All right. When it's slowly coming at 46 and it's coming in strong, there's volume coming in, you're going to go long. But if you see it just randomly goes above it, it's not going to go through. But then again, look at this. AMD, not really a big mover here. From here to here is just what? A couple of cents, 40, 50 cents here. MU this is a trade I would take right here, guys. MU under 54.50. Now, I wouldn't take it on MU, but this setup here is something I would take. Under 54.50. Want to look at the market, man. The market, it's not really decisive here. It's just playing around. So that's what I don't like. You know, anytime a candle opens up in the middle of a candle like this, I'm not really a fan of it unless it has clear direction. So if it was clearly going downwards under the 322, buy some puts here, write it downwards. Apple looks like it wants to go up. Facebook, same thing. It's already up. AMD is just playing around. Nvidia, doesn't really know what it wants to do. Baba is just stuck in the channel right now at 216, 218. SPY is same way, 322, 323. I don't think I'm going to get in the trade today. I actually got to go to FedEx and ship something out. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get in the trade. I'll just wait here to see this extra 5 minutes, see if I can get something in. Alright, so we got the next candle coming in. Let's see what it does here. It looks like it's about to go above it. Let's see what it does at that 323 level. I think it's gonna go above it maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to say I know what's gonna happen because I don't. It's all just predictions here. What does look good is AMD though. Looks like it's finally trying to decide. Nvidia looks really good in it at 236. I might just take a trade on that 235s. I don't know, I don't know. Baba look good under 217. Facebook, let's see what it does at that high. AMD under 48. That's still pretty much the only thing I've been looking at, under 48. I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm already at 30 minutes on this video. Might have to edit it a little bit, but I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm not gonna take a trade. Everything's just too slow right now. Who knows, maybe we might go way up here. I don't know. Main thing you want to watch on the market right now though, 255, 323. That's what you want to be watching right now in the market. Pretty much everything else, if you see my other charts, I'm pretty much telling you guys where to get in. Baba looks really good under that low of that candle actually, if it continues. Nvidia, if it continues under 236, it looks good. But I don't know. If you look at the Qs, looks like they want to explode. MU under 5450 looks good, but I don't know. Slow mover. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for today. Couldn't get in the trade today, but that's how it is, Don't just jump in random trades. If I could I have made some money? Yeah, but I don't like to rush in the situation, So that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two, or just saw what I do in the mornings, or what I really do. I mean, I don't just sit around and take a bunch of trades either, So like I said, that's gonna be it. If you like a video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And that's it. Have a good weekend. Have a good afternoon. See you guys on Monday.